Michael Carmen was a University of New Mexico student who was working at a small gas station in Albuquerque's Northeast Heights in 1976. He was only 2 weeks away from marrying his high school sweetheart. On the night he died, he was working an extra shift as a favor to his friend who needed the night off. On that fateful Friday night in July, two men robbed Michael's gas station.
Stop by again.
Thank you.
You know what this is and you know what I want. Open the register.
Epic.
For reasons unknown, a shotgun blast from less than 10 feet away was fired into his abdomen. Remarkably, Michael lived for more than 4 hours after the shooting. He tried several times to tell detectives the identities of the men who shot him, but he didn't have the strength. He died on the operating table without being able to make his final declaration. Detective Greg MacAleese was one of the detectives working the case.
As a result of the success of the televised reenactment, Detective MacAleese was able to convince the Albuquerque Police Department that this kind of program was needed on a regular basis. Most major crimes are solved not only by the brilliant investigation on the part of the police, but as a direct result of information provided by the public.
Hi, I'm Greg MacAleese, and I'm the founder of Crime Stoppers. I was a violent crimes detective with the Albuquerque Police Department. Michael died about 4 hours later in the emergency room without being able to tell us who his assailants were. But after almost 2 months of investigation, we were no closer to solving that case than we were the very first night. And really out of desperation, I approached the local television station and I asked them if they would be willing to put a reenactment of the crime on their local newscast. My thinking here was that because of the fact that this was a heavily traveled street and we had a high probability of a witness, that possibly the reenactment might be able to trigger their memory. The television station we selected was KOAT-TV, which was the #1 station on the market, and they immediately agreed to not only do the reenactment, film it, but also to put it on their 10 o'clock newscast. And so on September 8th of 1976, the reenactment went on the air. We didn't know what to expect, but one of the things that I wanted to be able to do, I wanted this to be different from people calling our 911 system where they would be asked their names and their addresses and their phone numbers. I felt as though what I wanted to be able to do here was to make it very easy for people to call, to give them the feeling of the comfort in being able to remain anonymous. And so September 8th, 1976, on the 10 o'clock news that night, the reenactment of the murder of Michael Carmen was aired.
However, many citizens are reluctant to provide this information for two reasons: fear and apathy. Crime Stoppers is designed to overcome these two barriers. For those people who are afraid of retaliation from the criminal element, the system allows callers to call Crime Stoppers to remain completely anonymous. For those citizens who are apathetic, the system provides cash rewards for information leading to the solution of a major crime.
Crime Stoppers USA was established in 1979 with its first conference being held in 1980. Soon after, the name changed to Crime Stoppers International in 1983 when Calgary and Edmonton, Alberta joined the ranks.
Now, Crime Stoppers has over 1,200 programs spread over 24 countries worldwide. For more information on how you can get involved, check out Crime Stoppers International at www.csi.org or contact your local Crime Stoppers program office.